Hey there guys, so in the previous video I showed you what this Madeen fight was all about, how to do it, the proper way. Now I'm going to be showing you how to cheese it for those of you that don't have good elements in, or good teams and other elements. So this is super cheesy, but let's get in here and let's do a wind clear. So I'm going to filter my friends list by wind units. As you can see, wind units are not the most popular, so we're just going to grab a wind unit, whatever. This is the party we're going to go with. These are all wind units, and all these units are pretty much, not super great, but they're all wind. But the cool thing is, there's a way to basically OTK the boss no matter what your element is. So, the thing is, during the boss's earth fight, let me go ahead and just show you. So we're going to activate earth mode. Now, even though we're using a wind party, all that matters is the tag of the unit. It doesn't actually matter which of the fights you turn on during the battle. All that matters is what your team is. Now, our team is all wind tag. So even though we're going to activate the earth mode, it's still going to count for a wind party clear. So we hit the boss with earth, we activated it. We're going to use Cater, our damage dealer, to imbue himself with earth using Varun's secret book. We're going to just cover it with Christmas Charlotte. We'll just use Ico to do some immunity and resist buffs, and then whatever. We're not going to use any kind of wind attacks or anything, and we're just going to guard these two. So we have activated wind mode, and I'm going to show you on turn 3 why. I'm sorry. We've activated earth mode, and I'm going to show you why on turn 3 earth mode is the way to cheese this. So on this turn, doesn't really matter what we do. Now we can use any element you want, but if you look at the boss's resistances, he's immune to everything except earth damage. 300 resist across the board except for earth, because we did activate the earth fight. Okay, but that's fine though. So we're going to just use Emperor to AoE break everyone. We're going to use the friend to Mirage. You could also do this with like Thousand Needles or something. We're going to use Ico to stop resist the party. You need stop immunity or you'll get stopped. We can just, guard Poppy, who cares. We can just reload Charlotte, who cares. And Cater can just, whatever, re-imbue himself with Earth. Okay. So some magical damage. Our tank is using a lot of resistance and a lot of earth resist specifically. We're miraging the AoE physical. Good to go. Okay. Here's where it gets nice and fun. Wait for the counters to finish. Okay. On the third turn of the earth mode, this earth crystal will apply an AoE 100% defense and spirit break as the fourth action. This is reflectable. We can reflect a 100% break. The catch is, he's going to start off by using Stonega 3 times. So in order to reflect that 100% break, we're going to use 3 different sources of Nethicite, either Sword of Kings or manufactured Nethicite. So if you don't have the manufactured Nethicite, get it from Ash's STMR. So we've done 3 different sources to absorb the 3 stone cast, and the 4th cast we're going to let go through, and we're going to Carbuncle to bounce that back to the enemies, and then we can just guard these 2. So 3 casts of Stonega all get Nethicited, and then an AoE break. So look at the break gauge right here. You see the break gauge above the health bar? 100% break to defense and spirit, which means the enemies have effectively 1 HP, which means basically everything will deal the damage cap. Now, unfortunately, turn 4, the boss does have mitigation. Basically near immunity to physical and magical damage. So we're just going to wait. We're going to go ahead and use Emperor to just SLB to do a bigger attack and magic break. We'll use Cater to just get ready for next turn with some power-ups. We'll just cover again. We'll guard with Charlotte. We'll guard with Ico. I'm honestly going to guard with everybody. Actually, we'll go ahead and Mirage to be safe. And here we go. And look at that. Even though the friend is basically naked, we're dealing like enormous amounts of damage. And now the mitigation will go away. Now make sure you're stop immune, by the way, because that works to stop that turn. And now we can kill. So the bosses have a 100 defense and spirit break, and we'll just, you know, do some damage. Now this is not going to properly chain. I'm just going to chain Stone Gut from a Materia, and Quad Erinys Ring, Stone Gut from Materia. Remember, you can only hurt the boss with earth damage. And we'll use Cater to, like, weave it in a little bit. Cater's LB is triple absolute mirror of equity. This is not going to proper chain. Who cares? All that matters is we're dealing damage, and the boss has one defensive spirit. So who cares? Who cares? Complete joke. Complete joke. And we can cheese that with all the elements, as long as we always activate Earth mode. Just remember, you can only deal Earth damage. So make sure you're using someone that is either elementally flexible, or you're using like an Earth magic or something like that in their kit. So the team's gear, Charlotte is just a wind tag tank. Who cares? I just geared her whatever. She is wearing high Earth resist though. Aiko, honestly, didn't do anything. She was just here because she's a wind tag. And she is on Lakshmi for stop immunity buff, and then she has a Nethicite. Cater is just whatever. I gave him the Craftsman's Secret Book because this allows me to imbue Earth element to himself. You could also give your DPS an Earth weapon if no one in the party can imbue. Even if your damage is garbage, like they have one defensive spirit, it's a 100% break you reflected back to him. So who cares? And there we go. He's just geared for whatever. And yeah, he's just a wind unit. Emperor, honestly, whatever. I gave him the Sword of Kings for Nethicite, and then the Stone Ghost spell for chaining. Other than that, who cares? Same thing, Poppy. Nethicite, if you don't have another copy, give her Sword of Kings and whatever. Erinys Ring to support chain. And then the friend was literally naked. A literally naked friend. I have the best people on my friends list. that was like the only option. 9.999999999 damage with one defensive spirit. So yeah, seems like an oversight that they forgot, or they made it a 100 break reflectable. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. Stupid Poppy. Poppy using a 1-star unit's TMR, the Stone Ghost spell, with no modifiers, basically naked. She did 84 billion damage with the Stone Ghost spell. So honestly, you could just, it doesn't matter. I mean, when the bosses have a 100% break, use whatever you want. Wind clear, complete. Okay, that's the way to do it. So I'm actually not going to go ahead and show the other 6 clears, because I'm going to do the same thing. Like, I could go and build a proper team for you know, Thunder. I've got the Rebel Lightning. I could build a proper Dark team with Deosis and get it done. But I mean, whatever. I'll just kill it with one defensive spirit. So I'm going to do the same thing for the other 6 clears, and there you go. There's the way to do it. Hope it's been helpful. See you in a bit.